This door opens, it's the sound cue. This hit shouldn't slow down.
And Hobbit is running forward. Garner in some control, but the first kill will go Big's way. Crimbo's turn. First time in the big stage for Crimbo. We'll see if he's able to get something done with it. The dual Berettas go to short. Shiro and Inters pulling the kills back. Cloud9 into the better position for this pistol. In the smoke, Crimbo waits. Look at the spot he's found himself in. Crimbo coming out, but Axel with the double. It's on to Tizian in the 1 versus 2. Going back in with a drop down. Slipping his way forward. Catches out Nafany, but Cloud9 will pick up the first round of the semifinals. 35 seconds. Axel begins his movement in towards the site. Favin's gonna hold first. Tizian on the follow-up. It's starting to crumble here for Cloud9. And that's what you want to see out of Big. Getting on the board early, it feels like. Just 20 seconds away. Cloud9 separated with the 2 remaining players and no closer to even bringing down a single player for Big. Finally, that'll change. Hobbit on the other one. 15 seconds now to leap towards the site. Need another pick here soon, and Hobbit, he's got it. Now they have to think about the plan. The bomb needs to go towards the site. Shiro goes for the fight, and the bomb is loose. No, now there's a big green gun in play, at least, and Crimbo just unleashing through the tunnel. Comes in with a pick, at least damage. Tapson was the player that stole it away. And Favin will assist, so Big up a player. And Tapson continues to try and force the issue inside of the smoke. Shots rattling through. Hobbit knows, but he's tracking Tapson. Hasn't been able to find him, and Tapson unleashes the bullet right to the intended position. Inters removes his teammate, but Tapson is buying time. And finally, they've dealt with the nuisance that is Tapson, and Inters will double up.
From the CT spawn position, Searson up over the top in a 1v2.
No Kit on his back. He has got a smoke, though. Has to move quite swiftly. Kit is down towards Monster's side. Quite a walk to get that back. But it would buy him a few extra seconds. Searson peeks out, catches Shiro alone on short. 1 kill's come through. Searson looks to apply some pressure with a smoke, and Searson straight away. An early clutch for Big in the 1 versus 2.
Oh yeah, huge one. Molotov in towards Toxic Barrels. Hobbit looking for anything. Can't find it. Oh, the jumping shot does damage. He spotted the position of 2 players. He can call out that they're playing passive, that they're playing retake. So Inter steps up, finds a kill to access the bomb site. Hobbit adds on top of it. They need to watch the flank. That's an important trade. Exile and Inter's all chiming in. And just in the nick of time, they get the plants.
Cloud9 find everything needed. It is Searson that plays from heaven. No Kid on his back. Tapson in a tough spot. Nate goes through, softens him up a little bit, but Tapson's trying to get back in time.
Yeah, he's also got a teammate rotating over to help out. Actually, the entire defense shifting just back a little bit, just in case they want to make a play, just to make they want to be here quick. Hobbit, we're sneaking around the smoke. Crimbo's ready. Crimbo's ready with that one, but he's taken so much damage, and they still don't know the position of Tapson.
Tapson's still in bathroom, still in a strong spot. He's about to try and figure this out, trying to get in behind them. Tapson with the AWP can be in an ultra position, and Axel's going to turn and find the life of Tapson forced out of Big. Advantage siding with Cloud9. Crimbo looks to hold. Even on low health, he's able to get another, but Shiro has arrived to the site. It's just Favin Lights coming back up the stairway, and Cloud9 will continue to move through. Hobbit has taken significant damage, down to 36 HP.
Audible's called. Audible's called. Shiro's going to stay in this position, hopefully pick off 1 player, but oh, that's a big spot for Searson. That's a huge spot for Searson.
Look how far the bomb is away. 25 seconds. If Searson can delay this, this might end in defeat for Cloud9 in this round. He's got teammates to help him. Tapson's taken down Axel. Nafany falling as well. And this is more like it. The big wall has been put up in Cloud9.
What do you do now if you're C9? Big has started to move across the map. They're starting to get all the information. 25 seconds.
They keep running the clock so much. It's putting them into a tough position.
I think they have to save here.
Yeah, there's no margin for error here. You haven't gone, you haven't taken any ground.
Yeah, this one's done. There's no access. Shiro and Exile just going to chill. Same with Inters and Hobbit. You got to give props over to Big. Gabi said they have to beat the system. It's about beating the system. They've done it here in these past 2 rounds with perfect utility usage.
Be a long-term thing. Cloud9 are the type of predator that will wait you out. They will follow you and bleed you out. It's all about the consistent patience. Shiro taking out Searson. Best the German offer in this fight, and a bit quicker here for Cloud9. They realize they just can't sit back like they did prior. They've gone in, they've taken their kills, and this is a bit more dominant. Big have to try and pull it back. They have to find the answer. They're pushing to short with 2. Axel, he's found one, but he's sticking around his crosshair moves and gives Tizzy in the window.
He's picked off by Shiro, and we've seen Exile for 2 or 3 rounds now trying to flirt with an early engagement at the B bomb site, usually through Monster. This time he says, okay, your utility is going to be spent here. You're going to lock me out of Monster. I'll go to the other side. Finds a really early engagement.
Problem is here for Big, there's going to be an adjustment for Cloud9 late in this round. They're about to attack into the B site. It's only Fav, and he hears everything. He's calling for the reinforcements to get back here to try and bolster the defense. But if Cloud9 move in with some ill intent, they might get there before it happens, but they've been relatively slow about this, and Big have got players down here. Tizian has stopped the bomb from getting to the site. Crimbo helping him out, and Cloud9 with 10 seconds left, desperately trying to cling on. But you have to go and get that bomb if you're Nafany. You have to start planting, and he is caught in the open.
Shiro, everything to do.
Sound as well with the scope. He scoped a little bit further away, and Shiro is able to come back in. An important kill to find, but Shiro needs to move now with the rest of his side.
Oh, this is the frustration. You're not going to be ready for this.
Absolutely not. Axel the timing, he comes back, he spots it out. The kills come in for Cloud9. They spot a gap and they just move with it.
There's always a rear guard. If you haven't seen Exile and they're headed towards the A bomb, so you have to know he's chilling, he's playing it so passively. That's twice now. He's had a huge, impactful kill.
What?
Okay then. All right, Tizian.
There we go. He's even confused.
Yeah, he's like, sure, I'll take it.
Yeah, whatever. Crimbo though. Crimbo hasn't been checked. Only one for Crimbo. Would have loved a second out of that. But to take one at least keeps Big within touching distance here. Seriously. Gets a little bit unlucky on the unscope. Decides.
Ooh, Hobbit wants to challenge that.
He's running at the orb.
Yeah,
he's running at him. He's expecting him to fall back, and Hobbit, okay. Chases after Searson and takes him out of the round. Hobbit wants another one. He's pushing Cloud9 forward to this 9th round.
I've never seen Hobbit move so fast. He's laced up his Pumas. He's getting into the action.
2v4. You have to go for it, but winning this round is virtually impossible, especially with Shiro positioned where he is. He's got rifle support. Shiro goes out. One pick found. Favin quick to answer it back, but there's just too many players, and Cloud9 6 at the half.
He's going to have to do an incredible job. Flashbang for the sky.
Sends it up to the clouds as Nafany looks to take one down in front of him. Shiro rattling away. It's a couple coming out of the job already, but Tapson's done a fantastic job at taking down 3. Hobbit now thrust into the clutch alone. A 1v3 for him to come back into this. Starting to make his way back in. It's one on a Favin, but Tapson with a masterful pistol round. So this is where you can maybe take away a few lives, a few rifles, force a few recons. Tizian smells the eco kills and starts to run straight towards the side. Inter sees this opportunity. The flash actually from Searson allowing that pick to come through. Shiro's got another one. Couple of kills starting to come through, and damage on the Crimbo. Not like this big, surely not. Inter has a rifle. Damage done, and a sigh of relief. Couple of weaknesses here already. Residual cash, not really that. It's quite quick here from Big in terms of taking control. Tizian, look at this. Unleashing with a MAC-10, but unfortunately for him, not able to get anything. Axel will double up. Nafany decides to play with a gap in the truck. A difficult angle, but they duck underneath it. Nafany now takes that information, but unable to really fight. Favin will clear him out and give an opportunity to Big. Commitment to the plant. A chance for Shiro. Swings out from the bank to the headshot on Favin. Shiro held back by utility. They're being repelled right now on the Cloud9 side, and they have to be. They have to be delayed. They have to be forced back for Big.
No kits.
The longer they take, the less chance there is to close this one out for Cloud9. The boost attempted over the top, but it's discipline coming in from Crimbo and aggression from Searson. Moving through the flank to pull the kill back, and finally they start to move with the time. It's ticking, and Crimbo, he's taking himself a fright, but is there going to be time? Nope. There just isn't. Cloud9 will not be taking this one. They take too long. No opportunities given to them. Commitment is evident to us as to where they want to finish this one. Utility starts to come on through with Favin. Rips open the first. Inters goes down. He can't quite double up, but the spacing is good enough to unveil a second kill for Tapson. And they're on the side, committing to the plant. Nafany had an opportunity, but no kill found. And Big are battling forward into the B site and locking Cloud9 out. It's giving Big a good chance at the barrel. Around the corner, Axel's gun is too long. And Tapson finds him. They're starting to break this apart. This was so strong for Cloud9 as they test long. They find Hobbit. He's stuck now. He's under a lot of pressure, and he's going to see so many players coming around the corner. That's information passed on. Cloud9 need to adapt. Nafny, one of them, starts to peek out. Headshot connected onto Tizian. Back spotted. Favin hunting him down. Nafny doesn't read the second player, and so therefore goes down, putting more pressure onto the shoulders of Shiro. Interest is coming around the backside, and Shiro just doesn't hold. Interest has everything to do. MP9 in hand, little peek out, but the instant trade from Crimbo.
Another chance for Cloud9. Hobbit's going to be aggressive around the smoke. Favin's got that one. The op can't trade it. The op can't spam into the smoke. The M4 steps up and Nafny finds one kill. They're going to start pushing through Monster. There goes Inters.
The kills keep coming for Crimbo. The double, Inters and Nafny down. And that's a lot of space being picked up from the young man showing up on the stage.
Well, at least Cloud9 gets to play with an advantage for perhaps the first time in this half. Have something going for him. Late smoke, late Molotov to delay as much as possible. Crimbo's gonna step in front of it though, it's way too deep, and here comes the hit.
Here comes his 22nd kill. Now locked in, Hobbit's gone. Crimbo's now moving forward, the rest of his forces, they need to take out Inters. Flash is good, Inters down. Now Nafny's the second player to have to step up from the back of the site. Time is ticking here for Big, and the player is still down. 20 seconds left. Tizian starts to move forward. Spots the shadow, gets peeked.
No way.
No way, Tizian. He can bring down both. With the bomb now loose. It's all on Searson, and he is caught. Cloud9 with a crucial round that'll bring them to 10.
They needed it. God, did they need it. You definitely don't want them to catch any kind of momentum, and that seems obvious, but especially with the crowd against them as well. It's just, let's end this where we can. Let's move on to map 2. Oh, Searson. The boost executed perfectly.
So damn quick, German efficiency at its finest. Hobbit positions to pull it back. The feet spotted. Favin's boots will give him away. And the push into the B site. Nafny looks to hold it. Crimbo once again.
Hobbit's way too low for that engagement. He's way too low in HP for it. Ooh, Exile, you better watch out. You better be careful. And Searson has all the information he needs. All the information, but a missed shot. A missed shot.
And you can't afford to miss like that in this situation. Those kills make the difference. The bomb goes down for Big. tabseN and Crimbo looking to pull it off. The difference in experience, the brothers in arms. It is just Crimbo left to do it all. One kill found, looks back to the monster play, the low HP of Hobbit. It is found, and Crimbo, the young man, is looking to pull off the clutch. The clock is pulled, he's down to 2. And Crimbo, in the city of the Mavericks, he is proving he is the top gun. The first engagement soon to be had. Hobbit revealing his opponent, strikes in for the connector and back into his lair.
I like that he didn't go for more. I like that he's not trying to overextend and be the hero. Shiro gonna step in, Exile still alive, now a crossfire. They have to swing to take that fight, give Shiro an opportunity. Just 1 for 1, tabseN and Searson. Bomb's gonna be planted back of dice boxes, away from the danger of Hobbit, but exposed to the spam of Nafny. Searson's brought down, and there's Hobbit to strike from behind. It's all on tabseN.
Pop up on the truck, Nafny's down. tabseN looking to close it with the ace clutch. Every single kill could go his way. tabseN is another one, but can't quite capitalize upon the final frag.
Exile again is going to be challenged. Oh, that's not good. That's not good at all. I don't know how he missed that one, but Exile doesn't even realize how much danger he's in. First shot is his. Second, he's doubled up. That's the bomb on the floor as well. Does he want one more? Flashed in, and Searson's got him. Shuts him down blind.
Axel thrives in the danger zone, and Tizian starts to make his way forward. Hobbit beginning to come around the other side. Tizian has no idea, and Hobbit will sentence him to death.
It's been 3 of the last 4 in the favor of Cloud9. It'd be great if they could have these weapons. Hobbit's gonna have a chance. There's the first immediate headshot. Off on the ground, Hobbit's got it as well. Both of them.
Inters walks toward her. Shiro to collect the frag upon Tizian. Big of the walking wounded. The player deficit once again. tabseN snatches it back. Plenty more needed. Inters position known from the early engagement. And tabseN leading by example. A headshot right through the heavens. Axel looking to rain hellfire down below, but currently being held away. Nade searches in. Axel coming back from heaven. Searson's advanced in this position. The missed shot though, and that could cost him. 2 versus 2. Intrus coming back to reposition, but Tapson's doing absolutely everything he can, and it will be Big. Big will take over pass. They clear it in the rattiest way as well.
No, they didn't clear it.
Oh, they didn't see him. They didn't see him. Oh no, they did not see Axel, and that's why you gotta fully clear it. Axel comes in for the double, and now Big starting to flounder. There is a movement though. Crimbo moving his way through the B side. He's gonna try to clear this one out. Here's the problem. Shiro just cuts off the access point to the B site. Crimbo is preoccupied with dealing with the double doors. Crimbo turns and does damage onto Shiro. He can now call that to his teammates that he's damaged up, that he's in the tunnels. Crimbo looking to hold it down, but it is inevitable that Cloud9 would take him out eventually, but it's all on the rest of the players to try and fight their way through this. Searson has taken the head right off the shoulders of Shiro, and now they begin to barrel through the lower tunnels. A quick hop on the Xbox, but Cloud9 starting to adjust to this.
Look at Nafany. Nafany's here in time. He knows everything that's coming. He's got a chance here over at the railing. He's waiting to pop up. Low HP on Searson. That's the bomb planter. Can't hand the head, and he doesn't want to swing wide. He doesn't want to go down just yet. He's got the kill, and there's Hobbit on the flank.
And Cloud9 will pick up their first here on Dust 2.
Shiro's going hunting for cash. He's got that SMG for the bonus money, but it's not going to be in his direction. It's going to be Hobbit's, and oh boy,
no.
Oh boy, only one defender here. Now there's an M4 picked up. This could be dangerous. It's Exile. This is who you'd want here if you're Cloud9. Nade is out. Decent damage. He needs more. He needs multiple, and he gets nothing. Searson drops to the Glock, and oh my god, they might have just turned it. Big is in a good position.
Well, Shiro's tapped away as well. The MP9 struggled away for a headshot in Crimbo. He's pulled it back. Shiro gone. Just Intrus left alone at 1 versus 2. Big should have no right in picking this round up, but it unravels. And Intrus looking to make sure that he puts it back together. Climbs the top of the site with the needle and thread. Intrus puts it back. Grabs the first, and Hobbit immediately responds with a follow-up for Cloud9. It's Intrus that didn't get his gun out in time, so Crimbo just continues to move forward. And just like Crimbo slice, he's knocked his opponent out in just 1 punch, so he's moved his way into the site. Space created no problem here for Big, but holding on to it's the bigger problem here.
Yeah, especially with Hobbit on this flank, spraying bullets into the out of the magazine and into the smoke. It lands a little bit of damage onto Crimbo. 3 players outside of B, 1 in the tunnels. Pop flash comes in. Here's the retake early on. Fathom's not blind, and he gets a double. Transfer over is excellent, but Crimbo has only 9 HP.
Once again, Crimbo inside of the clutch. This time, a little too difficult to mount.
The stack in middle from Cloud9. That nade is excellent.
Yeah, it does a lot of damage. In particular to Searson. Souls with a bandit switch setup, but Favin methodical on the clearance. Shiro's in a tough spot. Needs to get away. Needs to rely on the right support of Hobbit that's coming back to help him out and try and bolster this defense for Cloud9.
They're getting pinned down though. They're getting pinned down. They're trying to fight on the ramp, but Tizian's creeping up along ever so slowly. He's got the angle. Hobbit wasn't ready, wasn't aware, and now the smoke wall can be completed. Cloud9's defense again in a lot of pressure, and Nafany's trying to do everything he can to recover this round.
The commitment to the plant starting to come through. If Nafany goes through the smoke, the flash needs to be perfect, and it is. But Searson still with a no-scope brings Nafany down in close quarters. And with that, that's a signal to back away for Cloud9. Crimbo starting to gather some control, getting closer. Bigger just putting the pieces together.
If Exile goes down, Shiro's in a lot of trouble over at the railing at the A bomb site.
Axel has to hold. Checked. Axel gets the double. Ineffective trading here from Big. It's all crumbling. Cloud9 keeping it clean. Not a single kill was coming in for the Big side, and finally that will change, but plenty more required here from Searson's AWP. Start to back away. Sees one. Perhaps readying themselves. The onslaught of players about to come through, wanting the multi-kills instead of the first few. And here they come. Big attacking into the B side. It's one from Tizian. Nafany doesn't get a single kill, but it's Intrus looking to hold for the back of the site. Gets traded out. Now it's Hobbit's turn from the window.
Well, that smoke is brutal. Just pluming on door.
Yeah, at this point, you're just really starting to dwindle the opportunity for Cloud9 to get back into this, particularly from that kill from Searson.
That's it. You got to back away now. There's no getting it.
Start to worry about the potential of getting on towards the site, of breaking through this defense, but the longer they commit their resources here, they have to realize there's a timer on it. Cloud9 eventually will garner all the information they require. Utility starting to bombard them, starting to make this big attack brittle. They move forward, Favin barely walking. More utility, looks to delay. Big need to go eventually. 24 seconds. They begin to try and fight. It's Tabson that takes an all-important kill. Hobbit peeks out to the long side. The plant is starting to come through here for Big, and they will get it down. And Tabson once again is just tearing right through Cloud9. Shiro's running away.
One to fight in this position. Tizian's been spotted again, boosted up. Exile saw that earlier. Shiro's into play. He's got the opening kill. There's no escape, though. There's no exit route. Exile's going to try and help out and push mid and get some information, show him where his opponents are. But Shiro's going to bail out. Over towards long we go, and Hobbit's got no chance.
Acting as a human shield. Axel allows Shiro to reposition so he can come into the round a little bit later on. Nafny's also salvaged the spoil of war. It's an AK in his hands, and he boosts his teammate up. Shiro certainly making that op sing. And Shiro gets away with another one. 3 kills collected. Now it's on to Nafny and Inters to try and seal the deal, to try and close this one. Nafny realizes he needs to move with it, and it's on to Inters, a 1v1 with just a USP, and Searson makes sure it doesn't get too out of control. Again, relatively passive position set up here for Cloud9. The only advanced player is Axel. Smoke for the CT cross, Molly in behind it. Nafny blinded, caught in the open, Tabson. First pick is his, but Inter standing tall has his teammate leaping through the smoke. And that is more like it from Cloud9. Very convincing. It's all on Crimbo, bomb loose. His teammate's gone.
Big's done a great job with their reactions to the aggression of Cloud9. This time they don't get rewarded with any kind of a kill, any kind of a frag whatsoever. But everyone again from Cloud9 is here. They know what's coming. Big have to move forward. They have to hit this quick. There goes Searson in the back. That's support player. Hobbit over the top of the smoke. They remain aggressive. He's got them both.
These are starting to become very, very dominant from Cloud9. Back-to-back rounds for Big have really had no say.
Don't give him a chance in the second half. Shiro spots him out. He's going to be aggressive. Finds Searson. Gets into some safety. Back for a repeat. He knows they can be close, though. Another jumping shot. That's a leg that lands. Shiro's going to start shifting over, but by the time he gets here, they may be able to handle everything. Hobbit is the one lying in wait, and as we said, he's been fantastic. Continues it here with the spray. Into the smoke we go. Hobbit's got that as well. Another quad kill for Hobbit. He's up to 18. And the crowd appreciates it.
Cloud9 are going to feel that. They're going to feel the support right now. It's 9-4. Big will buy back again. And Crimbo is trying to extend out first, but Inters perfect on the first kill. Will Big anticipate how many players are actually here, though? They think once you've cleared out the first, you don't have to worry about this position. And so therefore, just the sheer numbers. But Tabson doesn't care. He cuts right through the B defense, single-handedly winning Big another round.
That's Big attacking into a stack. Cloud9 again had the perfect defense, and it still doesn't pan out. Rinse and repeat. Back to where you found success. This time, I think, just looking for a pick with Searson's AWP. If he steps too far, there is a player ready and waiting. Trigger discipline. There's the first. Searson, he reacts in time. Oh, so impressive, and the bomb is following up late. They've got access. Hobbit desperately trying to recover the nade. The nade demons are down to 3.
Searson still walking, still standing. Hobbit comes in. Another quick double, and that's put his team into contention once again. A 2v2. Cloud9 still have an opportunity to take 10 rounds at this half, even after the hero plays off Searson. They set outside this side, Cloud9 letting the reposition of Axel begin to come through. Shiro needed that. Tabson gets aggressive, decides to go forward, and he doesn't see the second player, so now they're focused on the tunnels. Axel has to go alone. Coming out of the tunnels, Tabson will close it out, and Big will recover 6 rounds in this first half.
Just won't be able to stop it, but he might be able to harass it a little bit, get into position.
He's going back towards Goose, swings on out, begins to tap away. Tabson with the first headshot of the second half so far. Maybe looking for even more, and he's doing damage. Shiro down, 6 HP left. Now Cloud9 try to get through, but Tabson just absolutely stopping them, putting his foot down and saying no more. Tabson's getting everything, and finally Searson will chip in. It is just Nafny.
That risk to just slide back for the first Molotov has paid off so much. Look at all the time and utility that Cloud9 has to spend to try and clear this position. They can't move forward. They can't do it themselves because they're afraid of the peek from the site. Deep nade from Tabson is going to land right on Axel. Nope, it falls short.
They're still having to deal with Searson. A missed shot in the close position. That's what will cost him his life. He could have done even more in that round, but he's done a lot. 35 seconds, sets his team up. Tabson yet again looking to farm. Inside of the site, Axel's pushed very deep up towards Goose, but Favin, he's appeared. Crimbo has gone down, and so really it is on Tabson once again to step up with some impact. He's the only player with a better weapon in hand, and unfortunately for Big, he goes down without a fight, and it is just Tizian left for the MP9. He's jumping, rapidly trying to find an opportunity into this. Chances don't come easy. You've got to work your way into those positions, and oh, he's getting fought from all sides. I don't know how he's still alive. He gets a pick from the USP, but finally is put in the ground. Try to play with it. Does he try to take the risk and stick around close quarters? Looks like he wants to. Emboldened by his teammate's presence, but his teammate no longer present. He's gone. And they know the AWP was there. They know that was a rifle. And Favin, you madman, gets through the smoke, goes down to the no-scope, and gives away his life.
That was really the only play he had left at that point. They were staying aggressive behind that smoke the whole time, and it doesn't pan out. Good clear from Cloud9 on top of the boxes.
Fortunately for Big, it's about to be a horrible situation. That B site completely empty. Here come Cloud9. We'll eventually realize that.
Yep, and Exile did a good job of using some utility and making his presence known out towards long, ensuring that Big, if they were stacked at the A bomb site or if the op was there, it was going to freeze that weapon in position. Searson again, his only goal is to keep the offense alive. Exile needs to find some measure of safety. He won't be able to do it, but he wins the battle anyways.
Cloud9, couple of kills found again. The bomb down. Tabson looks to delay further. Oh, that's too deep. It's too deep. Hobbit's gone on the other side of it, but Tabson, he chases after, and Hobbit's not looking the right way. And so Tabson's able to peel away with the advantage for Big. And they're maintaining it. There's no trade yet for Cloud9, and the time is starting to tick. We're at the 30-second mark, and the utility is really helping Big. It's delaying this attack forward, and Tabson with a smart reposition gets underneath the short play. Cloud9 still trying to move forward. Shiro so quick on a couple. Chance for Axel out long, and Tizian taken down. And Shiro continues to just maul away at Big. Cloud9 have made their way out long. Turns in the lower tunnel. The Lone Wolf happily collects his pick. For another one, but taken out by Crimbo. 4v4 established.
That's going to speed up the long take. That's going to speed up Nafany and Hobbit and Exile. Shiro's just lying in wait, covering from far, far back. There's a strong defense here, though. Smoke wall comes up. Spam into the smoke, doesn't land. Nafany with first contact. He gets the player inside the site. That's a critical kill. Dodges the flash. Steps forward, but Searson's alive. And Searson's playing with the edge of the smoke.
Opportunities need to keep coming. They need to keep presenting themselves to Searson, and this time he won't be able to capitalize. This defense won't hold water. It's all on Crimbo. He's been in this position again and again. That kill would have been a little better if it was cleaner. He's taking a lot of damage in that initial fight, and now they're alerted to his position. That increases the difficulty of this clutch to nightmare mode. Everyone doing these shoulder peeks now, trying to bid out the information in the clutches. And I think Crimbo even realizes.
Exile leading the way. Smoke is up. That's going to hide his position. Oh, no, it won't. There's a huge gap. Exile to put down another smoke in Molotov.
What's the call here for Cloud9? Do they commit up the B ramp? Do they put pressure onto the site? Well, if they do, it's just one player there. It's just Crimbo. All the pressure on his young shoulders, and he has to deliver. And they're coming in from so many sides. Crimbo, they're searching for him. They're trying to find him. And with that first kill not going his way, he will be taken out. And Cloud9 answer back. They take Dust 2, and we have to go to Ancient. But it all comes down to just one single map, and a pistol begins with Big charging towards the A site.
And Hobbit heard footsteps. Hobbit heard all the information already. Everyone's calling over. This is a timer for Big. They need to hit this, and they need to hit it hard. Hobbit's going to slow things down. First headshot is his. Exile. Oh, he's next. Him and Hobbit are doing all the work. No access. Cloud9's got the pistol.
Big just making their way slowly towards the B lane, and bottom of the B ramp. Nafany starting to drop back to try and defend this.
Oh, they're going to go right through the smoke, though. This is going to be quick off contact off this utility. They're going to be up before Cloud9 even realizes it.
They're in such a good position. They're ahead of the curve, but Nafany's done well. He's got the cover here as well. He's got an absolutely powerful position, and his teammates will crush Big as they try and enter this B site. Tabson will rattle away and get at least one pick. A lot more needed, and unfortunately for Tabson, that ain't gonna happen. Cloud9, that's a strong round. They're gonna have to deal with the double setup of players on the inside.
Well, they only have one Molotov, and that's on Tizian. He's at the other side of the map, so they have no Molotov to clear out Inters and Nafany from this position. It's just gonna be going in dry. There's the first and the second. They never expected it. Nafany lies in wait. He's got a smoke to deny access and cover his retreat. Searson goes for a timing, but it's not there.
Holds down middle, holds down the fort, but there's a second player coming, and Axel swiftly replies. The 3v2 is still favoring the side of Cloud9. Look how far away the bomb is for Searson.
Oh, that spot is huge. That's everything for Axel, and even just holding the line. Tizian down to 4 HP. He wants no more fight. The bomb has been rotating around to join up with him, but Searson even stopped in his tracks to drop a smoke. How do you get into this?
I don't know if you do, especially with that kill from Axel. It can turn and dish out more.
Strong defense setup. It's all down to timing. Oh, and he's got it right, but what a duck under the shot. Now Shiro everything to do. He's hanging out, looking for just the first shot, looking at first information. He's got it on the jump. There's a second player coming. He wheels around Temple. He's not ready for anything else. Tapson, he delivers as he did on Dust 2. The impact frags from Tapson open up the bomb site. Aggression as they push down. Full control of the lane outside of the B bomb site. That'll probably make Big feel a little nervous. What a blind flick.
The second shot comes out as well. Finally put in the ground by Tapson, but it's a strong hold so far. Not the primary AWP, but can certainly wield it to great effect. Almost devastating effect for Big. Tapson looks around the corner. Needs to fight to go his way, and it won't. That's the bomb now loose, and Hobbit unleashed. Another kill found, this time onto Crimbo. Favin with a quick switch to the AWP.
Meanwhile, the rest of his team, Cloud9 pushing down the ramp. It looked like Big actually wanted to fall back and go somewhere else, but that option is no longer with them. Now it's all on Axel. They got to go through him.
Axel, can he hold? Can he play under the pressure? The first kill is his. He's just buying time, but finally Big will cut through him and give space over towards the T side to commit to the bomb plant. But look how quick Nafany's trying to hunt back through. He will be caught without a single kill, so Big maintain their advantage. But another missed shot from Searson. He follows up and misses again. And that might just give them a shot. Crimbo, AWP is good, but look at this. Inters has slipped away through, and the bomb isn't really planted for Crimbo in this position. Inters knows he can stick it. Crimbo goes around. No. Crimbo's not going for it, and Inters just sticks the defuse. That's gotta feel like a missed opportunity. Bombarding Crimbo yet again. Look how quick this is for Shiro. Right into the battle, and right away with the first kill. Cloud9 are not gonna get a faster kill than that. And Nafany wants to follow it up. Tapson, luckily, will not go down without a fight. Create space now for Big to move through. They're looking to try and play with this through the B side. His teammates are a little far away from him, but he wants another one. But Shiro's quick to reposition. He's back here, strengthening and barricading the B defense.
And Tizian's the one who took the space, but he's got the bomb and he's all alone. He had no chance. Look at the remaining two players. Searson and Crimbo were so far away. No help was ever coming, and now smoke denies access.
He's not in the position to capitalize upon that opportunity, although Shiro's missed his shot. This time Searson won't. He wants another one. This time, unfortunately, Shiro can't get the double and puts Crimbo into the clutch. A 1 versus 3 being played from all sides. He'll be finished off for a 9th. Has so many ramifications for the rest of your year. How many chances you're gonna get? And IEM don't have the likes of Heroic and Navi in attendance. This is a great opportunity, and it's a good start for Big in this round, but Nafany snatched that right back again. They're coming through the cave side, and he's turned back. Nafany's ready for it, just taking him down one after one. The Big fight back again. Searson and Favin in with a couple. Oh, it's pushed forward, it's pushed deep. Inters is still on the B side. If they come into the B side, he's still gonna be there.
Yeah, and they've had to go back and get the bomb, so they're spending a lot of time. Oh, this is so interesting. Exile, if he can just find this one kill, Inters will have the round 1 for sure. 48 seconds. Favin waiting, and he's got it. Back turned. But remember,
Shiro about to come in contact with Crimbo, but the worrying part is for Shiro, he has to worry about 2 positions. Now barrel spotted.
Oh no.
Crimbo rapidly racing after him, and Shiro's caught in an awkward spot. Nafany, how many times have we seen him deliver? This time at 3K. Nafany is impenetrable at the bottom of the B site, and Inters will help him out. Just Tizian left, and Big, they just fall by the wayside. Single-handedly, Nafany just taking away Big's opportunity to come back in this half. but Inters is getting the info that they're not pushing through the red room because that smoke hasn't landed. So they're actually going to allow Tapson to move through, but the timing to allow Tapson into a strong position has worked out. Inters is going over to try and help out in this B defense. In the meantime, Tapson starting to come around the back. Inters finally considers it. Looks and spots him out. Tapson still alive though. Really trying to pull Inters out of the spot. If he gets this pick, it opens up a huge opportunity because now Cloud9 have to focus on two fronts. And that gives the opportunity to go for the plant, but Nafany again, the denier, and the flight from Shiro. He gets the lineup from behind. Tapson left alone, and he goes down as well. This is heartbreaking. Big just get close time and time again, but it is constantly snatched away.
Back-to-back perfect rounds for Nafany. This time it's only one kill, but look at all the attention that's given his way. Allows Shiro, sets him up just perfectly.
Crimbo looking to phase the smoke. Oh, so quick. Quick to react. Axel's head gets popped, but Inters is immediately there with a trade. And Big starts to move their way through the B side. This time they cancel out Nafany. A perfectly placed flash from Tapson delivers the intended kill. And maybe this is their third round. Bomb finally goes down. Hobbit starting to come back in. Looking for the pick. Has picked up one, but it is 1-for-1. Elsewhere, Favin removing Shiro. Cloud9 down the player, trying to work their way back into it. Hobbit with another one. Sets up Inters for the 1v2. He's gone into the cave fight. Tapson sees him, knows where he is, trying to lock him in, calling for his teammate to come and help. Utility goes out towards the A site. Defending it is Favin from Temple. He'll peek out, attempting the first kill of play, but it isn't going to come through just yet. He's going to be under a lot of pressure. They've closed down the space. No kill yet from either side. As soon as I say that, Axel springs into action.
Nice idea with the pop flash. Exile, ooh, in the long hallway, taken down by the USP. Thankfully, Hobbit gets back into safety. Another nade comes out. Hobbit's gonna try and back away and find some new safety. Wrap around, Shiro's here waiting. There's the first kill for him, traded off by Searson.
2v3, thanks to that kill from Hobbit. It's put Cloud9 into a very comfortable position because now Big have to focus on the CT player, and Hobbit is damn clean. Just Searson, and as every second ticks on by, so do the dreams of Big of having a peaceful start. It is Nafany to commit to the closure. 13-3.
He wants the man advantage, and he's gonna lose it out. What a shot from Hobbit. Nafany, though, oh, they're not ready for this. They're not prepared at all. Jumping up, there's the transfer down. Good trades. Exile gets both, and Cloud9 can taste the grand final stage.
Inters takes down Tapson, and they're just one kill away. Crimbo fighting back, finding a couple. Still to stand. Crimbo goes back into the site, switches to the AK. But who else? It is Hobbit that books in the grand final spot for Cloud9.
That's gotta feel good.